For this video, we're going to take a look at Marvel Legends Infinity Saga Iron Man Mark 3. So as for components of this set, we have the Iron Man Mark 3 figure, the full helmeted head, accessories for the forearm, and the other accessory that is mounted on this section is already on the right forearm to cover that section. We also have repulsor blast hands or alternate handsets. Let's take a closer look at the details and articulation points of the action figures. So first, let's examine the Tony Stark head unit, the mask, side of the head unit, front of the armor, back of the armor. We don't have any opening flaps or articulated flaps on this action figure. So details on the arms and the handsets, and details on the legs. So for a 2-year-old action figure, not bad. The shoulder piece or armor is connected to the ball joint, so when we move that around or articulate that arm around, it's going to bend and flex according to the position that we put it on. Okay, so 360 is possible. We have rotation on the biceps, 2 points of articulation or bend on the elbow, rotation and a hinge for the hand. All articulation point on the waist is going to be on the diaphragm joint. We don't have any articulation on this section. So forward bends, backward bends, sideways. As for the legs, we have drop leg function. So these points of the hips or the thigh armor is not going to hit this section. Okay, 2 points of articulation for the leg, and let's take a look at the bend of the knee. Okay, so that's a nice bend. And as for the foot, so we have ample articulation. So we have a hinge and a ball. So we have added details on the foot, painted sections, but they are not articulated. The right forearm is the only forearm that has a removable armor piece, which we still have details on the armor. So this part is molded plastic, so we can take that off. So we could choose whatever piece that we want to use. So it's either the shield or the missile set. So this is how the twin missile sets are mounted on the forearm. So you just snap it in that way and that is how it looks. And let's use the shield. So same thing, just pop it off and put this section in and rotate the forearm to protect Tony Stark's face. So this is the connection point of the head units. So as for articulation points, so no need to really tweak that section to improve articulation because we already have ample articulation for the neck. But if you wish to do so, you still could. possibly on this section to improve head tilts. And we have interchanged the head and the handsets. So these are the repulsor blast hands. So those are the details on the handsets. So focus. So details on the individual fingers. And let's take a look at that alternate full helmeted head. So if we're going to display this action figure, it's going to be this head. And that's the close-up details on the eye sockets of this head unit. So it's still painted. And those sections are also painted gray, including the lining on the mouth. Recreating this iconic Iron Man landing pose is possible with this Mark III Marvel Legends action figure. So let's do a 360 view of the figure. So for size comparison, value comparison, and significance comparison to your collection, so we have the Mark III with the Mark VI and the Hulkbuster Iron Man figure. For the first Iron Man movie, aside from the Mark II action figure, the other armor that's going to be really associated with the Mark III is going to be the Ironmonger. So for size comparison, front and back and side, this figure stands just a few centimeters below the 7-inch mark. It's 6.85, while this figure is going to stand around the 9.5-inch mark. If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.